I am a Ukrainian. My family is Ukrainian. I have family in Ukraine. I have lifelong friends in Ukraine, and I'm here to speak for them while they cannot. There is a Ukrainian community in Atlanta. We are connected through several Facebook groups. There are many Ukrainian groups across the nation and globally, and that the Atlanta chapter is the one that's organizing this event. We need NATO help, we need US help, we need real military help. We need US to stop buying Russian oil, and we need aid, we need weapons. We need the global community to get involved. They're sheltering. My uncle, my aunts, my cousins are in Ukraine. I have a lot of family in Russia, in St. Petersburg, in Moscow, in Russian-occupied Crimea. I can tell you that Atlanta doesn't sleep until the sun goes up in Kiev. They're hearing shots, they're hearing explosions. They are trying their best to stay safe and to take care of each other in any way that they can. Right now, everybody that is related to me is alive, and we are grateful for that. Again, we need US, we need NATO to ensure that continues to be the case. I have cousins, first cousins in both St. Petersburg and Moscow, and I have aunts in their families in Crimea. Russia is leading different types of war, and a very important one is informational war. They have blocked Ukrainian channels. They have blocked many websites and many progressive channels. As of yesterday, Russia has blocked Facebook for their citizens. They are cutting them off completely from the reality of what their fellow citizens are doing in Ukraine. They are spreading misinformation. What they are doing is, once they take a city in Ukraine, they bring their own channels there, and they bring a lot of paid actors to stage a welcome, to stage this Героям слава! Героям слава! Героям слава! Понад усе! Понад усе! So they're staging welcomes for their humanitarian aid. At the same time, Russia has promised a ceasefire, and Russia has promised green channels for delivery of aid and for evacuation of civilians. They're not holding out their end of the promise. They're still shelling our convoys. I can tell you that my male cousins, who are definitely on the radar with the Russian authorities, are no longer responding. We suspect that they're being targeted. We suspect that they're being tracked. They are unable to tell us whether that's the case or not, just for the fear of being tracked. I know they don't have access to information, and I know a lot of even their information, with them being very closely connected with us, is very much distorted by the news. Propaganda machine is very strong since Stalin times, and their playbook hasn't changed much. So they, while they're taking away access to their people to information, they're also false producing this image that Ukrainians are welcoming their invasion, which is nowhere near the case. And like I said, in the city of Kherson, the actual Ukrainians and the actual locals chose to go hungry and to go without supplies over taking the humanitarian convoys from the Russians. They showed up, they waved their flags, they told Russia to not be there in strong terms, and they did not take a single item from the humanitarian convoys.